All right, let's talk about something we all do, shopping. But what if I told you that a lot of the time, the choices you think you're making, well, they might not really be your own. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden forces that are secretly engineering your decisions. You know that feeling, right? You're just casually browsing online, not really looking for anything specific, and then bam, that little red text flashes up, almost sold out, or only two left, and your heart just starts pounding. That sudden, irrational urge to buy it right now, where does that come from?
Well, I'm here to tell you that feeling is absolutely no accident. It's by design. We're going to peel back the curtain and look at the hidden architecture behind that exact moment of consumer panic. It's what the source material for this explainer calls, pretty perfectly, the choice you didn't make.
So here's the big idea. We all love to believe we're in the driver's seat, right? Making our own smart, rational choices. But the reality is, a lot of the time, we're just navigating a very carefully constructed maze, a shopping environment that someone else built specifically to guide us down their preferred path.
Okay, so if we're in a maze, that begs the question, who's the architect? Let's take a look at the blueprint, because honestly, understanding how the whole thing is built is the first crucial step to finding your own way through it.
And there's an official name for this whole concept. It's called manufactured choice. It's the art of designing an experience that gently nudges you toward a specific outcome, all while making you feel like the decision was 100% your own. It's subtle, it's psychological, and its real power is that it's almost invisible.
And this part is so important to get. This isn't about twisting your arm or forcing your hand. No. The real masters of this craft don't want you to feel pushed at all. The entire goal is to design the path so cleverly that their choice ends up feeling like your brilliant idea all along.
All right, you ready? Let's step inside the maze and actually learn how to spot these psychological traps. Because I promise you, once you see them, you can never, ever unsee them. And that right there is where you start taking your power back as a consumer.
Okay, so here we have two of the biggest, most common traps you'll run into. On the one hand, you've got the scarcity trap, which hijacks our deep-seated fear of missing out. And on the other, there's the anchoring effect, which is this really sneaky trick that plays with our whole perception of what something is worth. Let's break them both down.
First up, the scarcity trap. That only 3 left in stock message, that is not just a piece of information. It's a psychological alarm bell. It's literally designed to hack into the oldest part of your brain, that survival instinct that equates scarcity with danger, and it triggers an immediate, gut-level response to get it now before it's gone.
And then you've got the anchoring effect. So, you see that ridiculously expensive $1,200 TV. Yeah, they probably never even intended to sell that one. It's a decoy. Its only job is to plant a high number, the anchor, in your mind. Because compared to that, the $899 price tag suddenly doesn't look so expensive. It looks like a smart bargain. You feel like you've outsmarted the system, but you've actually been led right down the path they wanted you on.
But here's the thing. These little psychological tricks, they're not just about a single purchase. A lot of the time, they're the front door to a much bigger system. One that's designed to keep you coming back to the maze again and again and again. Our source calls this the loyalty loop. This is a classic behavioral loop. And you know what? It's pure gamification. You buy something, you earn points. Those points create a feeling of progress, like you're leveling up. That little hit of dopamine you get from that sense of achievement is what motivates you to return, locking you into a cycle. It is the exact same mechanic that makes video games so addictive. And I absolutely love this quote from our source material because it reframes the whole thing perfectly. You haven't just bought a product, you've been recruited into the capitalism battle pass. Now, for anyone who isn't a gamer, a battle pass is something you buy in a video game that lets you unlock more rewards the more you play. Sound familiar? You didn't just join a rewards program, you've basically signed up for a game where spending money is how you level up.
So you're probably wondering, how do I find my way out of the maze? Well, the good news is, just knowing how it's designed is the key. That's how you start navigating it on your own terms. This is about finally seeing the exit signs. Think of this slide as your toolkit, okay? Your awareness is your map. So the next time you feel that pressure to buy, just pause. Ask yourself, is this urgency real or is it being totally manufactured? When I see a deal, what's the anchor? What is this price really being compared against? And are these loyalty rewards actually valuable to me, or are they just a clever trick to keep me in the loop?
And that brings us to our final thought. The architects of choice build these incredibly powerful mazes to guide our behavior. But once you can see the blueprint, once you understand the traps and the loops for what they are, a very important question emerges. Who really holds the power then?